Okay, so we have Pablo here who recently joined Microsoft after having attended a couple of our HBCU Connect Trabajamos events with Microsoft. So what I wanted to do is just do a quick, follow up with Pablo to learn about his experience and how things went and what he is doing now after having accepted a job offer from Microsoft. So Pablo, how are you?
Good, Will. How are you?
Good, good. So first of all, can you tell everybody kind of like where you're from and your background a little bit?
Sure, definitely. Yeah. Well, my name is Juan Pablo Garcia. So in my new job in Microsoft, they know me as Juan, my first name.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'm from Colombia, South America. I moved to the US back in 2012. I came here to study English. I went first to St. Louis, Missouri, to live with my sister. Sorry. I studied English over there. Then I came to Chicago to study a master's. I finished it in 2015. It was software, like focusing software engineering. So after that, I started, I found a job here doing mobile development, mobile applications. Right before coming to Colombia, from Colombia to the US, I was doing a lot of mobile development, small apps like playing a little bit with video games. So that was something I was really passionate about when I graduated. I did some job on mobile apps as well in the university where I was studying. So yeah, I started working in this company in Chicago, doing initially mobile apps. Then, it was a small company, so I started playing with other technologies, backend, front end. Yeah, I spent like 6 years there
Mhm.
until May 17th that I joined Microsoft as a full stack developer, like with heavy backend development.
Okay.
But yeah, basically, I did a lot of stuff in my previous job, from mobile to backend, and now, I feel more comfortable doing more backend. So,
¿De qué parte de Colombia?
cerca de Bogotá, close to
Cerca de
Bogotá.
Bogotá. Yo
Yeah.
amo Colombia. Mi hermano está viviendo allá en Medellín ahora.
Oh,
Yeah, I
nice.
love Colombia. It's my favorite place outside of the United States. So
I'll
cool.
say, also your brother picked like a really nice city to live in. It's
Yeah,
one of the best cities in Colombia. My favorite one.
sí, está casado allá.
Uh,
Yeah, so excellent. I want to thank you for taking the time out to talk to us. So
mhm.
first question I wanted to ask is how did you find out about the events with Microsoft that we were doing?
Yes, so I guess through networking, I got a notification about the event through an email. Like you guys reach out to me, HBCU Connect / Trabajamos, right? Like which is the other org.
Yeah.
Yeah, I read the description. I saw Microsoft there. I was also ready, to look for a like a new opportunity. So I just joined the event, and after that, everything started right. Like after the event, next day, I started this process. So yeah.
Did one of the recruiters from Microsoft reach out to you?
No, no, no. Actually, I think it wasn't you. It was another person who reached out to me regarding this event.
Okay.
And then yeah, I joined. That's when I saw you in the presentations and everything.
Yep.
So it wasn't a Microsoft recruiter.
Okay. And then after the event, what was the process like for you to get an interview?
Yes. So during the event, you guys always post some URLs where you can go and submit the resume, everything. I followed all the steps. Next day, I was reached out by a Microsoft recruiter. That was the very first time I was reached out by like a recruiter from Microsoft.
Okay.
Yeah, so we set up a call. She introduced me to the job description, or to what was the job about. Then what else? Yeah, she sent me another link to submit my resume officially with Microsoft into the Microsoft system. And
Yep.
then after that is where we start the process. She explained a little bit how the process was. Yeah, that was, yeah, right the next day. She reached out to me.
Oh wow. So how long did it take from your first interview to getting an offer?
All right, so I was doing the timeline. Mine took, let me see. So there are several steps, right? But I would say in this specific case, we went into the like a virtual on-site very fast because there was some timeline that you had to follow, right? Like so in total, we had the event in January, February, like probably a few weeks after, like I had my on-site in March, and then I got my offer. Let me see, I have the date here. Yes, I was doing the whole timeline. So yes, so March 24, I received the offer, right?
Okay.
So I spent like a month, like with the new recruiter. Okay, yeah, because like I in the whole process I had the like to work with two recruiters, right? Like the first recruiter was the one that reached out to me after, like the event.
Yep.
We worked all the way until I was, like until I passed the virtual on-site. After that, I started working with another recruiter for a month. So I would say like month and a half until, like I had the offer, half a month with, like the technicals, interviews and everything. Then I started working on the offer.
So what team are you working on now?
Right now, like this is something I've been learning a lot. So Microsoft is a big organization, but inside inside like as part of Microsoft, there are sub organizations. So the event was to like to work inside CSEO, which now is known as Microsoft Digital. So inside Microsoft Digital, there are also other organizations and groups. I'm part of the employee experience group. So we basically develop, like processes,
Yep.
Like to make collaboration inside employers, like with like between employers, like to make it like seamless.
Okay, very nice. So so what's your actual title? Software engineer?
Software engineer too. Yes.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Well, excellent, man. I think it's always good to hear stories like yours, where people attend the events, they actually get hired from the events, and have a new career. I know Microsoft is a great company.
Mm-hmm.
Now, did you have to relocate, or are you working remote?
Yes, that's a good question. So as part of the, like putting together the offer, like you also work on the relocation piece. Yes, I'm relocating from Chicago to Seattle.
Okay.
So people at Microsoft, they are going to start going to the office in September, right? So
Okay.
so yeah, I've been working from Chicago. I started May 17th,
Okay.
and now like I'm about to move. So that was the other part of the process. Talking about like the base, also the relocation assistance from Microsoft.
Perfect. Well, congratulations on that. And there's a really good network there in Seattle, so there should be lots of opportunities for you in the future. So my last question is, do you have any advice for the candidates coming behind you that are going to be going through sort of the same process? Any advice?
Yes, definitely. So, like the initial process of or the technical piece is very standard, right? Like between other tech companies, but I will tell them, yeah, practice for online coding, but also be ready to share the experiences, right? Like because that's what like at the end, the persons that are interviewing you, they want to hear, like they want to hear how like how do you face certain like cases in your previous jobs. Of course, like being able to write code online and solve few problems helps. So that's also like we need to practice for. But now I think like in these processes they are looking for like stories, like for instance, what is something cool that you have developed and that has helped your previous company, things like that. And so be ready to share as much as they can, like about the previous jobs experiences. Mm-hmm.
Excellent, excellent. So, hey, Juan Pablo, quiero decirte gracias. También felicidades. Disfruta tu nueva carrera con Microsoft. So thank you very much. Really appreciate you. We can't make these events happen without stories like yours.
Mhm.
So this is very, very helpful. So I won't take up any more of your time, but I just wanted to say thank you and best of luck to you.
Sure. Thank you very much, Will, and thank you. I think you guys are doing a great job there. After this event, I kept following you. You know, like I kept seeing other like stories from people joining, and you know, like this is great what you guys are doing. So
Thank you.
thank you.
Thank you. All right. Best of luck. Enjoy your weekend.
You too. Have a good one.
Take care.
Bye.